How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What are two ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What does the President's cabinet do? Advises the President. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The president. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived. American Indians. In what month do we vote for president? November. Name your U.S. representative. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. When was the Constitution written? 1787. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Who was the first president? George Washington. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who makes federal laws? Congress. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Who is the governor of your state now? Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the capital of your state? What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9.